All right, so I got another tool haul here, and as you can see, it's pretty much all Sunex. I kind of got bit by the Sunex bug, just trying to purchase as much as I can before it goes completely made in China. So uh, I kind of got more than I'd like to admit, but that's neither here nor there. Um, First thing I did get though was this 18 millimeter Cornwell USA mid-link socket. As I mentioned in a previous video, I got this metric mid-link socket set from 8 to 19, and it was missing the 18 millimeter. And again, I got this for 45 bucks, which was a killer deal, even though it was missing the 18 millimeter. However, the seller ended up contacting me and let me know that he had the 18 millimeter. So he ended up shipping it to me free of charge, which I thought was pretty great. He didn't have to do that, and he went ahead and did it anyway. So again, it was already a good deal, missing the socket, but now it's an even better deal now that it's complete. So next thing I got was some Sunex driveline sockets, just the common sizes I personally use. So I got the 10 millimeter, the 12, 13 and half inch. I work on a lot of everything from Ford, light duty, medium duty, Chevys, all the way up to class 6, class 7, and class 8 trucks. So again, I got these for doing injectors, driveline straps, but again, just the common sizes I personally use. And then I ended up just bringing my Cornwell set home. So, which is this set right here, made in USA. I'll probably do a video kind of comparing the two. So next thing I got was just some half-inch drive sockets. This is a 2-inch, part number's 264, and I got this for Freightliner steer axle spindle nuts, the lock nut. I have a 3/4, but I just thought it would be kind of handy to have a half-inch drive rather than bust out my big 3/4 ratchet. I can use a half-inch. And then the same thing here. I got a 1 and 13/16. And again, this is a half-inch drive. And I got this for working on crown drive axles on the rider jacks. I was a little disappointed that this was the made in China socket. I thought it was a Taiwan socket, but we'll see how it holds up. Just visually, there's not a ton of difference. Laser etching is a lot better, I will admit that. And then also the drive-in, they actually machine the hole, because these can be a little stubborn with it being flat face like that, whereas this one you can kind of have that rounded edge, so it makes it easier to slide in your ratchet or impact. Then the next thing I got was, again, just common pinion sockets. I do have my OTC and my snap-on sockets, but just wanted a cheaper option. And again, I was just trying to get as much Taiwan as I could. As you can see, I did get one made in China socket. So again, we'll see how it holds up. But common sizes that I personally use: 2-inch, 2 1/8, 2 3/4, and then a 2 1/2. This is for like the F550s, F450s, and this is pretty much any Eaton Fuller pinion socket. It's gonna have this size. 2-inch was same reason I picked up this one. I was working on Freightliners. And then next thing I got was an almost complete set of extra deep SAE sockets. Goes from 1/2 inch all the way up to 1.5 inch. And these I actually purchased all together from an old coworker of mine. Just wasn't using them. As you can see, he was just using the 3/4 for cage bolts. But I just like having these. These are great. you don't always use them, but there's just those occasions when, you know, it just beats using an extension and a socket. You just grab this extra deep and, you know, you're on your way. But I thought it was pretty cool that I had an 1.5 inch. He did warranty a couple of these. I believe the 1 inch. Yeah, the 1 inch is Chinese, and then the 1.5 inch. But again, just overall pretty happy with the quality just visually. And again, these do have that rounded edge. However, so do the Taiwans. So I'm not sure when they switched these over. But yeah, so got that. And then the next thing I picked up, let me get some of this stuff out of my way, was the metric set of extra deeps. And part number on this is 2851. And these go from 13 millimeter all the way up to 24. Yeah, 24. No skips. And I mainly got this for the house. Again, just, you don't always use them. You might never use them, but, you know, I just kind of find random uses for these extra deep sockets that, you know, you don't always intend. But one thing I did find a little funny though is, as you can see, 2851 sockets that are included. However, the picture shows a 34 millimeter, and then the smallest is a 26. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but I just thought it was pretty interesting. And then the last thing I picked up is the 7-piece plier set. These are the long-handled. So part number on that is 3613B. And as you can see, it comes with your needle nose, 45s, 90s, the 3 common hose clamp or hose pliers, and then some extra long diagonal cutters. But again, I just wanted a decent set. These are basically identical to the Cornwells. Same with the Blue Points. Most of the Chinese pliers that are on the tool trucks, they're made by Sunex. So went ahead and jumped on these. I'm trying to remember what I paid. I think it was $40 or $45. But yeah, I just went ahead and picked them up so I can have a decent set of pliers at work, that I'm not worried about getting beat up too much. But again, just want to kind of go over a lot of this. So as always, thanks for watching. I apologize for it being kind of long-winded, but yeah, thanks.